Howdy, this video is going to cover the inequalities and word problems review. And we're going to go ahead and do 1, 3, and 5. So, starting off with number 1. A small publishing company is planning to publish a book, book A and book B. The publishing cost is $6 each for book A and $8 each for book B. The total cost can be no more than $7,200, and the company will publish at least 1,000 books. So, let's go ahead and check this out. Let A be the variable for the number of book A's. So, amount of book A. And then let B be the amount, amount of book B. Then the inequality cost. Well, the inequality number 1 deals with cost, so that deals with our numbers. So it's $6 each for book A, so we're going to go ahead and say 6A plus 8B. And that can be no more than $7,200, so pretty much that means 6A plus 8B is less than or equal to $7,200. Now for inequality 2, it deals with books published, so just our variables, because the amount of books A and the amount of books B is A and B. So A plus B needs to be at least 1,000. So at least means greater than or equal to 1,000. Okay. So that's that part, but it then asks you what is a reasonable solution. Now this may sound difficult because we have to decide how many book A and how many book B we need in order for this inequality, in order for the system of inequalities to be true, but it's actually real simple. We're trying to not spend more than $7,200. So we need to choose the book that costs the least amount. So book A costs $6 each. So I'm going to go ahead and say, let's put every single one of our 1,000 books into book A. So 1,000 book A. We're going to make 1,000 books that are book A's. And then we're going to do 0 of book B. Now let's go ahead and check to see if that's true. Let's plug in 1,000 into book A. So 6 times 1,000 is 6,000. Plus 8 times 0 is going to be 6,000. And that's less than or equal to 7,200. So it checks out. And then A plus B, so 1,000 plus 0 is greater than or equal to 1,000. So it checks out. So this right here is a reasonable solution to that system of inequalities. Number 3. Your car washing job pays $6 an hour and your dog grooming job pays $7.50 per hour. You can work at most 20 hours next week. You need to earn at least $92 to cover the cost of going to an upcoming concert. And what concert should we go to? Whatevs. So let's go ahead and let A and represent something. Well, not let A, but let something represent something. So let's go ahead. We have a car washing job. And we need to see how many hours we need to work, right? So let's go ahead and let C represent car washing hours. And then we're going to go ahead and let D for dog grooming represent dog grooming hours. Now inequality 1 deals with money earned. So how much per hour is it for car washing? $6. So I'll go ahead and put 6C plus 750D, and we need at least $92. So 6C plus 7.5D will be greater than or equal to 92. Then inequality 2, hours per week, just deals with your car washing hours plus your dog grooming hours. And we can work at most 20 hours. So we can work 19 hours, but we can't work 21 hours. So that means C plus D will be less than or equal to 20 hours. Now, no matter what, we're always going to want to work at the most. Well, before I continue, what is a reasonable solution? Okay, so what is a reasonable solution? And for this system of inequalities. And again, like last time, Well, not like last time. This time we want to make money, not save money. So we want to put all of our hours into the highest paying job, so the dog grooming. So in order for this inequality to work, we can go ahead and put all 20 hours in dog grooming. So 20 hours at the dog groomers, and then 0 hours car washing. All right. So if you plug in 20 and 0, 0 for C, so 0 plus 7.5 times 20 would be 150, which is greater than or equal to 92. So that checks out. And then 20 plus 0, so for C it's 0, D is 20, so C, 0 plus 20 is less than or equal to 20. So that is a reasonable solution to our system of inequalities. And then number 5, we're going to want to work backwards on this. Okay, so for number 5, write the inequality of the graph shown below. So given this graph, find the slope, y-intercept, line, shade, and then eventually the inequality. So first, of this line, what is the slope? So in order to do that, find 2 points on our graph that go through cross sections and find the rise of a run. So from this dot to this dot, it's going to be rise of 2, run of 1. So our slope is 2 over 1. And our y-intercept, find your y-axis. Go down until you find the intersection right here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your y-intercept is -6. Your line is dashed. And your shade is above. So your inequality starts with y. And since your inequality symbol, since we have a dashed and an above, you'll have y is greater than. Your slope is 2 over 1, so you're going to have y is greater than 2x, and your y-intercept is -6. So you're going to have y is greater than 2x minus 6, and there's your inequality. Now, one more hint. For 6, some of us still don't know how to solve for y. So this one right here, all I have to do is solve for y. Well, it's not we don't know how to solve for y. We don't know how to see an equation, read a question, and decide to solve for y. But whatever. So for this one, solve for y, and then you'll be able to find slope, y-intercept, line, and shade, and then graph. Okay, so that's all, folks. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to do your worksheet, the rest of your questions, and turn it in on Monday.